Textiles. Oh, how is everyone today?
It's a lovely afternoon.
It is.
Anything exciting or new in your lives?
Well, my husband John Kay just invented the flying shuttle.
The flying shuttle. Tell me more about it.
What is it?
Well, it's this brand new invention that cuts weaving time in half for weavers. It enables them to only have to use one hand while they're working on the loom.
One hand? That would be good for what my dad did, the spinning jenny. It's named after me, and it would help with the threads in yours. You can spin the threads that my dad would make with my machine.
Yes.
Oh, well, we wouldn't have been anywhere here without the cotton gin from Eli Whitney back in the Americas. Oh my gosh, the demand for cotton increased so exponentially they invented it. I mean, what would we have done if we weren't able to clean the cotton as easily?
Cotton gin takes the seeds out of the cotton, right?
It does. It's remarkable,
So
the invention.
innovative.
Mrs. Albright, what has your husband been up to?
Well, Richard just recently came up with an extremely innovative idea to move factories closer to water. Using the hydropower makes manufacturing goods so much more efficient. He worked alongside Sam Crompton. Together they made the spinning mule. I think that you're better as Jenny.
My mum used to say I look like a mule.
But, Jenny, I haven't said that anymore, dearie. You've grown up much since then.
Isn't your invention kind of unnecessary anymore?
Why?
Because, well, isn't it Edward Cartwright just came up with that new one? The power loom? You don't need to do it by hand anymore?
Excuse me?
Jenny, shh. Let's not be rude
But
in front of company.
It's so cost effective though.
Your father's invention of the spinning jenny was built upon by Mrs. Arkwright's husband,
But
so
then-
that wasn't very good to begin with.
Well, my husband James Hargreaves' invention was made first. Just because they built upon it does not mean we have not created the original. Invention does beget invention.
There really has been an exponential growth in canals in the last century because the water power is so necessary and has been integrated so deeply into the textile factory industry. In addition, it helps transport materials at cheaper costs and more reliable rates.
It's fantastic.
I heard they were even privately funded at a time.
What's so scandalous about
I wasn't trying to be.
You sounded really scary.
But you know what's happening? I think the railroad is springing up everywhere. They've started to replace the canals.
Railroads?
everywhere?
Everywhere. Have you seen that one downtown that just popped up?
Dirty.
Oh, yes, but we need some new form of transportation for all these workers to come and work in our husband's factories.
Is it any cheaper?
It's much cheaper, and now we can transport mass amounts of people. Oh, I hope they don't start crowding our city.
Overcrowding's been a major problem in other cities.
I've heard it's all dirty and disease-ridden. Ugh.
Yes, I can imagine.
But the steam engine is what powers it all. Oh my goodness. It was perfected by James Bolton. Matthew Bolton, I heard, he helped or something.
Matthew Bolton?
Yes.
Doesn't he have a son who plays basketball in
Yes,
the Americas?
in the Americas. I heard he's very good and he has a lovely wife somewhere.
What's basketball?
Oh, it's this funny game with the hoop and this ball and I don't even... Such trivial topics. No one has free time like that anymore. No.
Oh, working so hard.
Children have started working too. Jenny, how long have you been working?
Well, 12 hours a day. Every day except Sunday.
Poor thing.
How old are you?
13.
That's me.
She's becoming quite a young lady now.
She is.
Trying very well.
Well, Richard Trevithick has invented the first steam-powered locomotive. A man named George Stephenson actually improved upon this, and now there's a locomotive that goes 24 miles an hour. It's called the Rocket.
Are you sure it's not Stevenson?
I'm pretty sure it's Stephenson.
I'm pretty sure it's
Jenny,
Stevenson.
we do not correct our guests, Jenny. Act like a lady.
He built this locomotive for the first railroad stations, the Stockton and Darlington.
Well, pity this place is so far away. Our society is really advancing so fast.
Oh, it's mind-boggling.
Next week on
The Real Housewives of Victorian England. Did you ladies hear the real gossip? I heard Eli Whitney was sleeping with Mrs. Wedgwood. Cotton gin, more like cotton sin.
What a horse herd.
Actually, mules are used commonly along canals. There's been so much canal building. Because for... Then we're going to ask you what the power loom is. You know what it is?
It's a thing.
Chip.
Chip is not.
What was that?
The aliens.
Ready? Stop. Stop. Stop.
You're an alien.
Stop. Stop.
Stop!
Can you guys stop? Because that's nice, but did you hear about Emma Cartwright's invention? Can totally destroy yours.
My husband, Mr.
Hargreaves.
Richard Hargreaves?
No!
James.
No! You got your husband name wrong! How are you married?
Sorry.
Are you trying to tell me something? You remember my husband's name, not yours?
Oh, well.
Everything has changed. All I know is I have the door. I'll be mine when you're all Everything has changed. Okay, so anyway.
I'll just do it
Turn up Coca-Cola.
Turn up textiles.
Turn up
What? Turn up textiles! Yes!
Turn up Soundshed.
Turn up textiles.
Turn up Textiles.
Yeah.
See you next time on.
Real
That's
Housewives.
Australian. Please.
Sorry.
Please.
You've been listening.
Let's be politically correct.
Yo, I've done my job very well.
So, whatever you
called
say.
it
That is how you raise ladies!
Well, Richard Trevithick has invented a steam-powered locomotive.
Locomotive. The locomotive.
Locomotive. I've heard about this.
She's
I think we should just include her saying locomotive, like
Locomotive.
locomotive, and be like, okay.
That's like a cool kind of coffee. Hi, can I get a non-fat decaf locomotive?
Oh, I lost my arms today in the factory.
Jenny, no! I don't want anymore! You'll have to get rid of me! I'm carrying you to the world! Do this, Jenny! You can't lose this job now! I just want to support our family! How are you going to support our family?
Anyways, I'm pretty sure we're a bit on class, but
We're actually the elitist nobles.
not no.